Kano State Hisbah board has explained that its mode of arrest differs between the poor and the rich because the tenet of Islam forbids criticizing leaders in public. Criticizing leaders in public. Really? So what do you do to them in private, even if you don't have, but if they have to be punished? And that is the mentality here. We don't build system, we build individuals. That is how they misbehave. Somebody would think that is above the country. That is how they have orchestrated it, and that is the style of what is. I don't just want to go into that. That is what the Hisbah is telling us. Kano Hisbah has been under criticism for how it prosecutes the poor. Its controversial orders, such as the ban on the use of maniquees for display or the display of clothes, stylish haircuts, destruction of alcoholic beverages, among others. Speaking with Freedom Radio, the Director General of the board, Aliyu Musa Kibiya, argued that although the Islamic police must ensure uprightness, there were different approaches when treating misconduct based on a person's social status. Mr. Kibiya argued that Islamic law allows for preferential treatment for the rich and influential leaders and frowns at public criticism against them. Really? When contacted, another leader of the Sharia police, Harun Ibn Sina, contrary to Mr. Kibiya's statement, said Hisbah also arrests the rich. The moral police have made headlines for a series of controversial arrests and law enforcement in the past few months. After Kano Hisbah arrested 3 males and 8 females for eating during Ramadan in April, Mr. Kibiya said Hisbah would prosecute them except they had cogent reasons, saying we will investigate and if they have cogent reasons, we will release them. Those found wanting will however be enlightened and even prosecuted if need be, Mr. Kibiya said. Also in March, the Islamic police invaded some off-campus hostels of Bayero University, arresting students of the opposite sex found in the same room. Different rules for different people. We only arrest poor people because Islam frowns at public criticism of leaders. No wonder. No wonder some people are bent on not living in the same country with this kind of people. Some people are bent because they know what they are doing. They know what they are saying. You can imagine talk. Is it? And I don't even understand. Because this whole issue, when people tell you that they want to Islamize Nigeria, I don't know why in a state which law supersedes this their religious law. Is it the country's law, the constitution, or the Sharia law? I don't understand. In my opinion, those who are coming to your whatever, who are coming to your who are practicing the same religion with you, or who are whatever, maybe coming to mosque, those are the people that they will know all of this. Is they can go to your place and mingle with you. Whatever they see, they carry. But a situation whereby somebody who is not even practicing your religion and who has a freedom of expression, freedom of religion, freedom of worship, you now say you are going to compare that person to your own law. I'm not getting it. Abnormality happens in this country. A lot of abnormalities happening in this country, and we are just looking. The Southerners will tell you that let them just limit their whatever they are doing. Let them limit it in the north. They should not even bring it to the south, and that's why they want to try to inculcate to bring this Esme issue. And Buhari is adamant on making sure that Esme are all over the place in the country. Go happen, lie. And that's why this man described him as somebody who is mentally handicapped. Professor Wole Soyinka, he described Buhari as somebody who is mentally handicapped because it does not make sense. You are the servant of the people, and the people say they don't want this. Even if without people even telling you or people saying it, the atrocity that these guys are committing, I'm talking about the S-men, the atrocities they are committing, is it not even enough? Even if there is constitution, that constitution must be reversed. People's lives are going, and people have called him now. The way he reacted when Fulanis were killed, the Fulani travelers were killed. The same way, why is it not that? Why? And he could not eat then, oh, but now that it happened again, oh my goodness, it's just unfortunate with this set of people. Like I said, those who are saying they don't want to be in the same country with these people, are you going to blame them with all this kind of thing? Which law supersedes the law of the country? Is it the Sharia law or the Nigerian constitution? They will tell you Nigeria is a secular state, but all their antics, all their whatever is not suggesting that. It has never been this bad, and they are doing it, and they are telling you to your face that you cannot do anything, that you can't do anything. Well, yes, that is true. All of you wanting them to arrest the rich people now can now rest, get rich and be free to commit as much sins as you want. Once again, God punish poverty. But a rich man's son cannot join Hisbah. So what do you expect? Poor against the poor. The problem with a core northerner and southerner core Muslim, they refuse education to rule their life. They covered their education with religion and ethnic bigotry. They refuse to open their eyes to the wide world. When religion and tribalism overtake your education, you are as good as an illiterate. No apology. Their hypocrisy oozes out like severe body odor. Just listen to them, and later you say Islam stands for justice. Any religion that causes segregation and partiality among members is unfair to such members. Before God, there is no rich and poor. Everyone is equal. Hisbah officials are even amongst the poor. So imagine the poor oppressing the poor. The religion people. In other words, Islam despots the poor masses. You accept the job because your destiny has been looted. I stand with a Hisbah on this, really. If Christians can't say their pastors and daddy Geo should not be judged of any wrongdoing because they are men of God and appointed by God to do the work, the God's work. Politicians are selected by God to rule and should not be judged too because they are doing good work or God's work. Religion slavery is our problem in this country. You see nothing wrong with your mental religion slavery, but mock other for similar thing. Everybody must struggle to be rich so as to avoid criticism in the open is a good one. Mental and religious slavery is a chronic disease. It is not a thing associated with Islam alone. As bad as it is, so it is with other religions. It surprises me how reasoning capacity reduces drastically once religion is involved. This is fraud, so they are religious laws. The reason why those ones are doing this is out of fear, not because of anything. They have inculcated fear into them, not because they love the religion so much. All those people you think that when it comes to religion, they begin to behave in an awkward manner, or they begin to reason in an awkward manner because of the fear that they've instilled in them. That is why they are doing that, not because of anything, not because they love God, not because they know God, not because of that. Why can't they look for someone who can at least put a spin on this matter? This is too ridiculous an excuse. They should stop insulting our intelligence with the way they give us information.